Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is October 22nd, 2025. It is a Wednesday. I have not done much today. I woke up at 11 like I wanted to, and then laid in bed and responded to like YouTube comments, watched some videos, scrolled shorts for a while, just being super lazy. And like, I swear, like, so I woke up at 11, and around 11:45 I was like, I should get up and like be productive. And then didn't do that till about 12:15. And then got up and then did some research on what's it called? Logical fallacies. There's one called converse error where it's kind of like the example they use is what is it? It has to do with rectangles. It's basically saying like, oh, a square is a type of rectangle, so you can assume a rectangle is a type of square. And it's just like it goes one way, but it doesn't work the other way. But you assume it does because that's just a logical fallacy, right? And I was confusing that with post hoc, which is correlation versus causation. So basically just being like, oh yeah, this thing is what's the example for that one? As the murder rate goes up, ice cream sales go up. So you can assume it's correlated that ice cream sales cause murders, right? Like it's clear, right? But the actual correlation there is when ice cream sales go up, it's because heat is going up. The temperature in the area is rising, and so people are going outside more and more stressed and irritable. So as ice cream sales rise, so do murder rates, but it's because temperature is rising. And so the post hoc thing is basically like just because they have a share of correlation doesn't mean they cause each other. Like people aren't murdering people and then going, oh, need a dilly bar from Dairy Queen. Like that just doesn't happen, right? So yeah, I did some research on that. All the goals that I had written were morning video log, wake up at 11, and then upload the recovery video log that goes up today, and then I need to set some goals. So I don't really have a ton of goals to set. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'll just do recovery video logs for sure. It's Wednesday. I don't think we have anything to do. I work at 4. Yeah, other than that, I don't have a lot planned. I've been playing Spore. Yes, I started playing it again yesterday, and I've been so into it. It's been so fun. But I need to take a break on it because I need to do my work, right? Yeah, I think that's all I pretty much have to talk about. I didn't make a video log last night, so I'll have to do that. And then I still need to make video logs for the weekend. And then still working on catching up from video logs from all of September, dude. Oh my gosh. I think I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 video logs from September to make. So we're catching up, but we're already at the end of October. And I have most of my October video logs recorded. Most. I'm checking. I have, a lot. I have missing from October 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm missing 12 video logs in total. So it's not like super bad. I'm not super behind. I made a video log and I was like 17 behind or something like that. So slowly catching up, slowly but surely. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work on those, and I will see y'all tonight. Peace.
One eternity later.
Hey, good day, everyone. This will be a recovery video log for October 22nd, 2025. It was a Wednesday. I talked a lot about logical fallacies this morning because I was working on a YouTube comment, if I recall correctly. This is a recovery video log. And then, so after I recorded the morning video log, I edited and uploaded some of the video logs that I had previously recorded. And then Ava woke up and wanted coffee, so we went and got one for her. And then uploaded the last video log that I had saved, and then played some Spore before I have to go to work. Dude, I got to the space stage. I love Spore. There is something so like intrinsically great that I just like the little kid in me just loves Spore. But all the goals for today were to make a morning video log, set goals. I hadn't set them yesterday, so I needed to set them now. And then uploaded September 24th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. So got a little bit caught up there.
And then goal was to wake up at 11, which I did do. Make a recovery video log for the 25th, did do that, and then work at 4. So achieved all the goals for the day. After I went to work, it was fine. It was pretty slow. Once Ava and Circa got there, I probably had like 5 tables for the entire night. But Ava and I were all goofing off. We were having a good time. And then I took like 2 to-go orders that like tipped $10. And then there was a bunch of like I want to say like 2 7s and 2 6s. I was like, bro, good money. All right, this is sick. At the very end of the shift, Ava left to go pick up Summer and Daniel. They wanted to hang out while I was closing. And then like right at 9:40, I like told Anna like I'm done. And then an order called in. And I was like, bruh. And I pick up the phone. And I was like, yeah, I can't tell, whatever. Whatever. And I was like, name and phone number, and he goes, oh yeah, it's Victor. And I like, looked at the caller ID, and it said Victor Madrigal. And I was just like, I went to high school with this guy. And so he comes in like right at 10, and Anna had like just pulled up, so I was like, had taken out the trash, everything was done, just waiting on him. He comes in, and we had like a decent 2-minute conversation. I was just like, dude, how have you been? Like, how have you been, dude? What's up, bro? And we like talked very briefly. He's still with his girlfriend from high school, and yeah, we like caught up super quickly, and then he headed out, and I was like, that was sick, bro. I love seeing people from high school. And then Ava ran us through Taco Bell for it was for me and Daniel. Summer was like with the baby or something. And then got home and I played some Spore and watched YouTube. And I needed to get up at 5:30, so I was like, oh my god, because I had to take my mom to work so I can use the car. So I slept for like literally 3 hours. And then came home and was just like, I'm so sleepy. So I passed out immediately. It was fun. But I'm gonna grab my pen. Something that Ava and I had talked about, this would be my daily thought, is I didn't do that right. There we go. Is time dilation. And so we specifically talked about Narnia. So if you don't know Narnia, what are you doing with your life? It's such a goated fucking show. I love that show. It's also a book. I read the books. I read up to... Oh gosh, which one? I read the one before Prince Caspian, maybe? Maybe it was one before Voyage of the Dawn Treader. It was a good story. I liked them all. I like all the Narnia stories. And then we were talking about time dilation. And so essentially the way the Narnia world works in like the first book is these kids like go into a thing and there's like a massive like field in a way, but there's all these like pools of water. And so they end up like picking a pool and going into it. And it's like this destroyed world with like this like, I don't remember if the queen was frozen or like stuck in stone or something. They end up doing something to free her. And then Aslan, they end up going to a different world that they literally like watch Aslan create. Like they hear him create the world. And it like he sings and like they meet all these creatures, and he knows of the witch that they released. And he's like, oh, that was you? And he's like, well, she's here now, so we're going to have to take her out. And basically, like, you know, obviously, adventure ensues. And then, but, like, so they have that moment where Aslan, like, literally at the start of the world, like, takes these people and brings them into Narnia. And then, there's the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, where the Narnia goes back into the world, and people from our world go back into Narnia. And what's special about that story is, I don't know if it happens in the book, but in the movie, they live like an entire life in Narnia and then come back out. And so it's like the time dilation there is literally less than a minute for an entire lifetime, right? And then so they go and live their regular life in Britain. I think they're in Britain. I want to say they're in Britain. Europe, whatever. So they end up like at the start of Prince Caspian coming back to Narnia, and a ton of time has gone by. Like the castle they lived in is in ruins. Like there's Telmarins in Narnia. Like people from a different continent are in Narnia, and there's all this stuff going on, and they're like, "What is happening, dude?" And so it's literally like they're part of like this prophecy of like the kings and queens of old will come and save Narnia again. They are the kings and queens of old. They're 17 still. Like I think Peter's 17. Susan's like 16, and then Ed and Lucy are like still young, not kid, like teenagers, I guess. And it's like the time dilation of it, I imagine it like perpendicular, but Narnia is controlled by Aslan. Like wherever he wants the time to be, he'll just pull him out, bro. It's so interesting. And it's like there's no like set rule of for every minute in Narnia is this much in our world or vice versa. It's literally just like Aslan needs heroes right now. Yoink. And then it's just like, okay, bro. And then at the end of Prince Caspian, he talks with Peter and Susan and is basically just like, yeah, you guys, I already know, you guys won't be coming back to Narnia. And he's like, Ed and Lucy have another, adventure to go on, but you guys, this is going to be your last time in Narnia. What? And like, how do you know that, bro? The future hasn't happened yet. How do you know that? And so it's like this time dilation that's controlled by Aslan. Like, he knows what's going to happen, dude. It's so interesting. And so, yeah. It's just like, how does that time dilation work? What is a minute here and versus Narnia, right? And it's like, it literally runs on an axis completely perpendicular in a different dimension. Like, it's like, I imagine if our timeline is like a straight line, Narnia is like a blanket. And it's like he can literally just pull people to whatever time he needs out of whatever time he wants. And then, like, that's the thing that's happening. And experiences no negative consequences, experience no loss in power, no loss in energy. He is literally, I mean, people always talk about, like, he's supposed to be the Jesus of Narnia. He's literally God. Like, he created Narnia with his voice, dude. And then it's just so interesting to think about, like, the time dilation of it. Like, what was even going on here? So, yeah, I don't really have any, like, higher thoughts to share about it. I just thought that was mildly interesting and wanted to talk about it. So, yeah. I hope you all had a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.